Guys, we are back and I'm looking at some more MLB plays today over on PrizePicks. We've had a nice run in these YouTube videos. I believe our record is now 12-4, so hitting about 75%. Going back to the team stacks today. Yesterday, we should have gone 2-0, man. Michael Garcia, he was on third base, and the guy just needed to get like a sac fly or something to get him home. He would have covered the fantasy score for us. He got it into a double play. If he was just safe at first, Garcia would have scored, would have cashed our entry. Garcia was good, no doubt about that, but let's get back on track here and continue our 12-4 run in these videos here. Going with 3 plays today. Got a team stack for you guys that I'm feeling pretty good about. Let's hop in and let's keep cashing. If you guys want a third play tomorrow, also be sure to leave a like on this video here. If we get to 150 likes, I'll drop a third play in tomorrow's video. So while you guys are down and leaving a like, you may as well also subscribe to the channel so that we get in on future videos from me. Of course, turn on those notifications as well. But yesterday in the DubClub, we killed it again. We cashed a 14.5x entry yesterday, 35 to 500. That is now multiple that we have cashed this week alone. The DubClub sees entries like this all the time, and I'm not lying about that. DubClub members are extremely happy. You can see all the reactions right there on the post. Right now, if you want to join the DubClub, though, it is 50% off for a limited time, or you can get 60% off if you choose the option for the next 3 months. You see all the different testimonies here, as well as some of our winners in the past, like 50 to 1800 right there on a 6-man. You see all the different winners that we've had, though, like the testimonies, like I said. Come join us. Why not? It's 50% off for the next month. Also, get you some NFL plays. I'm expecting a massive NFL season for us over in the DubClub. I'm expecting to kill it, just like we have done with the MLB all season, as well as, of course, with the NFL. But when you join the DubClub, the first thing I recommend you do is connect your Discord to DubClub. That way you get access to all the plays here in like the correlations tab, for example, or the community chat, or also like the contributors. Also, you get also their plays, Asmi's golf plays, Emo's WNBA, Elo's soccer, Nerdlearn esports, Astronaut Dope posting a little bit of everything, and then Nev posting his Wake and Cash KBO plays. It really is a good place to be, so come join us with the link available over in my description. Go get in right now. The link is down there for 50% off in the next month. You guys will get access to entries that look like this. But now let's get to these free plays. Make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. Leave a like on this video here and subscribe if you have not already, and let's get to these plays. The first play like on the PrizePicks board for tonight's slate is going to be over in the fantasy score category, because today I like Corbin Carroll over 10.5 hitter fantasy score. This line is insanely high. It's for good reason, though. The D-backs are playing in Colorado today. That is a great thing for our overs today. Corbin Carroll, though, has had at least 11 fantasy score, even with the line being so high, and still 47% of games, and now he gets to play in Coors. Today, the over-under is 12 runs in this game here, and the Diamondbacks are favored at a -175 on the road playing in Colorado. They face Bloodlock today, who has a 7.89 ERA, which is very, very bad if you do not know. Even for playing in Coors, that is very bad. But you see what Corbin Carroll has done in the past, actually, in Coors. If you go to against the Rockies in away games, he's been over this in 5 of his last 6 games in Colorado. The one miss here being when they only scored 5 runs, which is unlike what they should be scoring today. They're expected to score, like, I think their team total today, like the tool I was using, projected them for like 7.7 runs today. So they're expected to score between like 7 to 8 runs today. But he missed by 2 fantasy score in that game. A walk would have covered that line there, and they only scored 5 runs. Every other game, he had at least 11 fantasy score against them when playing in Colorado. So already I'm thinking pretty good stuff here from Corbin Carroll. In wins this year, though, he's been even better, of course, going over in 58% of games. And again, that's games that are like in their home stadium or not in Coors. So I'm feeling pretty good about Corbin Carroll just based off of that. But looking at the matchup more against Block today, he has had a 200 batting average, but a 333 on-base percentage and 6 plate appearances against him, which is not too bad. You also have the home run there also being one of his hits there. But Corbin Carroll has a 252 batting average against righties, while he has a 9 ERA against left-handed batters. So again, another pretty good sign for us there. But overall, he's a 365 on-base average, but against the fastball, 447. Splitters a 396, and the curveball is a 485. So on top of that, he's crushing all 3 of those pitches there. So I love the spot for Corbin Carroll today. I think he's in a great spot, even with this line being insanely high. It's up there for a good reason, and I think this is just a line where he can cover. He's been over this, like I said, in 5 of his last 6 in Colorado. Good matchup against a pitcher who he has a decent history against, and that pitch mix, he crushes. Lots of reason to love Corbin Carroll tonight. And we're going to go with a team stack today, man. We're going to take 2 overs from the same team, being the Diamondbacks, because I like Lourdes Gurriel Jr. over 8.5 hitter fantasy score. This lineup is not confirmed, but they're projecting Corbin Carroll to bat in 3 spots with Gurriel right behind him. This means we get some really nice correlation boost there. Like, for example, if Corbin Carroll hits a double and then Gurriel hits a double right behind him or a home run, that's going to score Carroll, give an extra 2 to his fantasy score, for example. There's just a lot of reasons why correlation is a very good idea in the MLB. But Gurriel has had at least on fantasy score in only 34% of games. In wins this year, he has been better over in 50% of games, but how has he been in cores in the past? Against the Rockies, over in 63%, but on the road in Colorado, 2 out of 4 games. He did miss this one time against Colorado, but again, they only scored 5 runs, and they only scored 5 runs in this game also. The other 2 games where they scored, well, actually 5 in that one, and then 14 in that one, he of course covered. I do actually like his history quite a bit, though, against this pitcher today, though, because he has a 500 batting average in 3 plate appearances. I'm not sure why his on-base percentage is a little bit less, though. I'm a little bit confused by that. But he has had 1 hit and 2 RBIs in those 3 plate appearances against him. 230 by the way, batting average against righties. While he's a little bit better against righties himself, but I'm really not concerned about that. 6.52 ERA is still not very good, especially a 325 batting average allowed. That's like a good hitter, and that's what he's giving up as a pitcher. So 301 on-base average, though, against the fastball, though, is a 312. Splitter is a 135, and the curveball is a 324. So the splitter he does struggle against, but he only throws that about 16% of the time. Every other pitch, for the most part, he is pretty good against. So Gurriel has been my guy this year, though. I'd like to rock with him pretty much all season long, and he comes through for me most of the time. So I don't see why I shouldn't back him here in a matchup here against a shitty pitcher in Coors today. So I like the Diamondbacks a lot today. I like both Corbin Carroll and Gurriel. I'm hoping that they bat back-to-back in the lineup. That'd be a very nice boost to our correlation here. And also, we get a pretty good payout on this entry today. I'll talk about that in a second. Before we get to the next pick, if you've not already seen DK Pick6 is a newer app from DK, available in most states 18 years and older. And there's some pretty cool things on this app. First off, of course, when you join using my promo code DOMG, they give you some bonuses when you sign up. So available in most states, again, 18 years and older. But they have pretty much home run boosts every single day. If you click on the home runs category, they have boosts pretty much every single day, it feels like. It's a very, very cool app, especially if you like taking home runs on the over. But you also have a ton of cool categories on the board, too, like 5+ strikeouts thrown, 1+ hits, of course, 2+ hit runs and RBIs. You can't get Ohtani all the time at 2+ hit runs and RBIs, but you could potentially on DK Pick6. We just had 2 discounts on the board yesterday, so they do offer some discounts pretty often as well. So go check it out for yourself in my description. Go join DK Pick6 if you have not already. All right, now getting to my next play here. With this time, we're going to head over to the fantasy score yet again. I'm going to go with a guy from a different team this time, of course, that being Big Meat Pete Alonso, over 7 hitter fantasy score today. You can see what he's done here in his last 5 games here, going over in 4 straight, so pretty good record in the last 4 games or so. But for some reason on PrizePicks, they don't give us a correlation penalty today. It's a 6x here if all 3 are correct. So I'll take that any day of the week. They're not, giving us a penalty like a 0.25 or a 0.5x payout decrease because of 2 Diamondbacks in the slip. They're not doing that. So shout out to PrizePicks for that, I guess. I'll take the 6x, assuming all are correct, of course. But Pete Alonso has actually been over his line and had at least 7 fantasy in about 57% of games this year. His hit runs and RBIs line today here is at 2.5. He's covered his 1.5 in 52% of games. And that's like a -180, -190, -170 to happen today. So I kind of like the value here on this already here. But I also think that the Mets are in a great spot. I really trust the Mets today. I think they're in a great spot to crush it yet again. They have a nice matchup against Bryce Elder, who is a righty. And in wins this year, Alonso has been over this line at 59% of games. Last 20 is over in 60% of games. Alonso against Elder has a 375 batting average in 9 plate appearances, which includes 3 hits and an 875 slugging. Alonso, though, has been a lot better against righties this year, even though he's a righty himself, while Elder has actually been worse against righties while being a righty himself. So it's a pretty nice split for us here. Alonso, 293 batting average. Elder, a 306 batting average allowed. Pretty good for us. That's looking pretty good right off the bat there. At home this year, Alonso has been even better. Wins at home this year, he has also been very good, over in 61% of games. Overall, though, I'm going to trust in Pete Alonso here. He's been hot. It's a very good matchup for him. I like the Mets offense today. There's a lot of reasons that I like Pete Alonso today, and it's pretty much all of those right there. So that's what I'm going to rock with today. It's going to be these 3 guys. Corbin Carroll over 10.5 hitter fantasy. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. over 8.5 hitter fantasy. And Pete Alonso over 7 fantasy for a 6x over on PrizePicks. I've got some more free plays for you, so don't click off. But again, don't miss out on joining the DubClub if you have not already. There's a link available in my description for 50% off of the next month or 60% off of the next 3 months. I truly do not believe that you will regret it. It is a great place to be. Community chat is awesome. If you like to be active in Discord chats, or even if you don't, I recommend you do. Discord chat is a great place to be. It's a very positive community as well that just wants to win. But here's some more free plays from the Daily Grind tool. In this tool, you're going to show off the best bet to value plays on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now on PrizePicks, they list some plays like Calvin Ridley and Cam Ward over their passing and receiving yards. They have some CSGO values, some League of Legends plays, some PGA plays, for example, also. If you click on the refresh button, it pulls the most up-to-date value plays on the board, just like that. They still have some CSGO plays and some League of Legends plays on the board as well. You guys have all these other apps available, as you can see here, including apps like Underdog and Sleeper and all those other apps, even Flip on the board as well. It's a really cool app. If you want it for yourself, go get it for yourself in my description. Be sure to click on the Fantasy Bundle and scroll down and use my promo code DOMG when you sign up. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best of luck. If you want to make over $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right here.